writing. It seems simple, but in actuality, it's not. For one, there's procrastination. It's like you're sitting on a couch watching TV. Normal, right? No, you have plans, writing plans. You know you should get up, but maybe one more episode. Then you will write it later. 15 episodes later. Oh, I forgot! Well, time to go to bed. And even when you do get to the writing part of it, it's hard because you gotta think of everything. And then sometimes you just get in a block and you have to take a break. And then you procrastinate again. And it's like this loop. It's like the deadly loop. And it's kind of hard. But it's all worth it when you finish it. And it's a really good novel. And yeah. And then there's creativity. It may seem easy, which unless you've been living under a rock your entire life, it is not. Now sometimes it's a breeze. The ideas just come to you while you write. Now this I call prime writing time, where you can just write continuously, forever and ever. But what happens more commonly is when you just can't think of anything, and this is what I call a writer's block. These are really annoying because you just can't think of any ideas, but you really want to write. Anyways, more annoyingly is when you go somewhere and have the best idea for a book ever, but you don't have book ideas journal anywhere. So that by the time you get home, poof, it's gone. The idea is gone. This is way more annoying than a writer's block. So you know how I said something on an idea journal earlier? Well, that was this. It's like an idea journal where if you're at a grocery store and you get a good book idea, you can put it in here because you don't think you'll remember it by the time you get back. Some of you are probably like, I know! And then some other people are probably like, no it's not. But hear me out. You have to remember that each word has its own meaning, and that's something you have to remember. That also means that each word paints a picture, and if you paint it in a way you don't like, you have to go back and fix it. And this part is called... Yippee! Now, editing might be my least favorite part, because when you're missing a comma, you have to find where and fix it. And if you're missing a period, it's the same thing. And if you misspell something so badly, you try to left wing it to bring up the spell fix, you don't find the word you want, so you have to respell it until you get it. Editing isn't just that, though. Sometimes you don't like it, so you have to find the point you don't like, fix it, stop time. Something a lot of people don't know is how much writing a story is, because you have to read your stories so many times for reasons which may include trying to find a typo or singing if you don't like part of a story. I like reading my stories when I write. I don't hate editing. Sometimes it can be fun. So you're writing your story and you want advice. So you ask your friend. So you can go to your friend like, can you please read my story? And then they go like, yeah, I'll read your story. And then in return for reading your story, they give you helpful advice. Asking your friends and family for information can be really useful, especially when you're trying to make something actually good. 1 minute, 9 seconds, and 3 milliseconds is wrong because finishing writing a story or finishing editing a story, that doesn't make it good. It's combined effort of everything. Pushing through procrastination, the writer's blocks, the forgotten ideas, creativity, the people who read your story and gave you thoughts so you can make it better. All of it led up to you finishing your story. And if it's good, well then good. But if it's not, that doesn't mean you failed. That doesn't mean you didn't do something right, that just means you made more progress, and the next one will be even better. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.